Alright guys, welcome back. We got a new Thronebreaker event quest that is out, and we are going to jump in. These are not going to be the best boss solos, but they are going to be boss solos. It's my first run through on these ones. Chapter 1.1, there's Ronin, and of course, he's got some unblockable specials here. Wiccan is great. You can just go ahead and apply the debuffs as usual. 5-hit combo into light, 5-hit combo into medium, knock him down to remove the protection, and if you can back up and you can even I can evade the specials no problem, but if you can't evade the specials and they're unblockable, then you can go ahead with Wiccan and you can block unblockable specials from Cosmic Champions as long as you back up, hold block for 1.2 seconds and grab the resistance up, which I don't think I end up doing in this fight, but it is there as an option for you. So very clean fight, I guess, with Wiccan. Not a problem. We'll let the music play out on this one and see you in the next fight. Alright, on to 1.2. We've got the little annoying HitMonkey here. You get some power gain. You need to knock him down. He has encroaching stun. He can evade. If you I used Iceman, recently buffed. When you have a cold snap on him, then he can bypass his evades, but unfortunately when I throw that special one to reapply it, he gets rid of, he purifies my cold snap, which is a little annoying. But there we get it back on. But what's great is I can basically ignore encroaching stun. As long as I don't get hit and lose my armor before the encroaching stun, then Iceman, if you haven't used him in a while, which I haven't, he's a great encroaching stun counter because my ice armor comes back before the encroaching stun timer resets. So on the top left there's the encroaching stun. And I don't get stunned by... Well, there I happen to throw my special in time. But if I let it go down naturally, then my ice armor, which is the blue buff above me, that'll disappear and then go on cooldown while my... instead of getting stunned. So Iceman is actually a really, really nice old school... You can see it happening right now. There you go. Encroaching stun. It says stun, but I didn't get stunned because my ice armor took it instead. So really fun way to bypass encroaching stun. I know Hercules is always a great stun counter at the moment, and I'm sure he could blitz through this. I'm sure lots of characters could blitz through this. I'm sure like good evade counters could get through this one. I just thought it was fun to bust out Iceman for this. He worked well for the evades as well as the encroaching stun. So that was pretty cool. So hopefully that one wasn't too tricky for you. But Iceman, really cool. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him after his buff. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to put on a few more frostbites, and he's going to go down. So just bait out one more special one, and goodbye, HitMonkey. All right, next up, 2.1, we have Corvus here. Now, he has evasive maneuvers, so you knock him down, he gets an evade. So what we're going to do is we are going to go with Hawkeye here, which is going to be fun, because he has really easy access to slow. You just knock him down, and you get a slow. So when you knock him down, then I don't have to worry about that evade charge at all. Now, I'm still working on trying to get those perfect releases on every single special. But, you know, this is a little slow, but super safe fight with Hawkeye. You can build up a bunch of prowess because of the node and get off some big damage on your specials, as long as you don't get hit in between. So you can see here, we're going to go in, nice nice power drain. Unfortunately, I'm just not great at getting the perfect release on his arrow shots. I think that'll be something I have to look into, because I've used him a bunch in recent time. There, that was a nice crit, 10k crit on the perfect special there. But nice and safe fight. I did throw on Mr. Fantastic's pre-fights. That's why you can see those extra debuffs on there, just because I had him on the team. There I do get clipped, but we make a recovery and we get through it. So I'm going to let the music play out on this one. But Hawkeye, super easy fight with this. Anyone with access to slow is going to make it a good time here. So hopefully that helps, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, next up we've got an Ebony Maw boss. We're going to take this one with Kingpin. Kingpin, always great for Ebony Maw. The only thing you have to worry about this one is you take damage against Ebony Maw when you crit against him. You cannot crit against, like a guaranteed crit against Ebony Maw. And every time you do a different combo, you need to end. You can see there you have to rotate between ending in a light and ending in a medium. If you end with the same hit 2 times in a row, then you are going to do a guaranteed crit, and then you're going to take degen. And that does happen to me a couple times where I just forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Like right there, I screwed up again, but Kingpin's a beast, so it's not so bad. It also really helps for the falter, because I think I have the hood synergy on to purify the debuff, so when he puts the falter on me, most of the time I am going to purify it. So there we go, it disappears, and then I can go ahead and use my striker as an excuse to stun him and get a nice heavy off, so that I can don't have to worry about the falter next time. And there we go, drop a big old special 2 on him, get the unstoppable, use that for an opening. Screwed up again with remembering which hit I'm supposed to end with, but there we go. So that's all you got to do on that one, not so bad. And Kingpin, always a fun time against Ebony Maw. Next up is going to be the first of our 2 new bosses, Moondragon. I couldn't help but just go in and cheese this Ebb and Flow Intercept with, it's a Cosmic Path. Go in with Hercules, and we're just going to get our Infuriate on. We're going to get a couple intercepts. We're going to get hit. It's not going to be the end of the world, but we're basically just going to ignore all our abilities altogether. And if we get hit, not the end of the world. I just want to make sure when the protection is on that I throw another intercept. There I take a special 2 to the face, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. I think I had Heimdall on the team also as a bonus. I just need to throw an intercept in there again. Grab the intercept, special 2, get the stun off, and she's done before you know it. So super easy to cheese it with Hercules. And last is Adam Warlock, and it's a skill path. I ramped up Aegon. Now, if you can get to 15 hits and throw your special, you can actually keep him below throwing a special at all. And I saw someone do it with Quicksilver, and it was absolutely incredible. I figured with Aegon, if I could get to 15 hits quick enough, because he does have a 6-hit combo, then I could go in, but I screwed up there. I get the special one off, but I kind of messed up my combo. But Aegon ramped up. If you do a few fights with him on this path there, I get hit, so I get my Furies, and then one combo, and look how fast he disappears. So go ahead, do it again. Even if he gets his stasis pod, I just wait for it to end. Wait for a little opening, even on that special too. We're just going to block it here. Oh, I actually didn't even look at his specials beforehand. So I went right into it, got hit again, and finished him off, no problem. Aegon absolutely shredded him. I'm sure you could play it a lot better than me. Lots of easy counters I've seen out so far. So hopefully that helps, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.